Propagating snake plants can be tricky. I've definitely had a cutting mush in water as well, just like this commenter has, but I've also been able to do it successfully. So let's take a cutting from one of my more mature snake plants and do it together. First thing you need to do is clean the blades of your scissors. So you're going to take rubbing alcohol and a cotton swab and wet that and then clean the blades of your scissors. Alrighty, blade is clean. Let's take a cutting. So for snake plants, you want to cut your leaf at an angle because this is going to be resting in water. So you want to have your cut at an angle. So there and there. So this is what our cutting looks like. Now we have our cutting and I have a clean glass jar. I'm just gonna fill this with tap water. Some people use distilled water and that's just fine too, but tap water has worked for me in the past. So that's what I'm gonna stick with. I'm making sure that the water goes above my cutting and I will leave this. I'm gonna check it every week and make sure the water is not too gross. With these, with the clear container, you can get a buildup of like a slimy algae. You wouldn't get that kind of buildup if you use like an amber, like a darker glass, but I like to see what's going on, so I use a clear glass and just kind of change the water when needed. So I will continue to check in. I'm not going to see any movement on this whatsoever for probably about 6 to 8 weeks, and I'm not going to get discouraged. It can take a really long time. My last one, I don't think I planted from prop to plant for about 4 months. That's when I had full grown, not full grown, but like adequate pups. Bonus points for adding a cutting of pothos to the snake plant, which will help it root faster and stronger. I used this pothos in my umbrella plant, and I just took it from my umbrella plant cutting and put it in my snake plant cutting. You can reuse your pothos cuttings in your propagations.